the book tour, I got all those letters and stuff, you know, so I would read them afterwards. And I reached out to this lady. This is like the letter that she had sent me. Her daughter passed away last year from this thing called the choking game. And yeah, I was like clearly not aware of this, but I guess it's like a game where they like choke themselves out until they pass out. Oh, I did hear about that. I can only imagine the pain that comes with like, you know, having to deal with that. That's your child.
My name is Babette Kanakari, and I'm getting a portrait tattoo of my 12-year-old daughter, Brianna. Dear Kat, I lost my 12-year-old daughter June 19th, 2010, from a game called the choking game. I am now on a mission to create awareness on teen suicide and the choking game. I hope someday I can have her beautiful portrait on my body, so I know she is always with me.
Hey! Hi! How's it going? Good to see you again. Yeah, thanks for coming all the way out here.
Oh, you're welcome.
Who'd you bring?
I brought my daughter,
Hey,
Kayla.
how's it going?
I'm Kayla. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Getting this tattoo is going to mean so much to my mom. She's going to be able to have my sister on her body for the rest of her life.
When I do portraits, I usually try to make some type of composition out of it, so it's not just like a floating head. So it's, and I kind of love like how her hair kind of comes on this way, you know, so like maybe adding some shading in the background that'll kind of like engulf it all, you know? We'll get started if you guys are good.
Yeah.
You know, I had gotten so many letters from fans that had come to the book signings, and a lot of them had like requests for tattoos, and they would always write like stories about them, and Babette's definitely stood out to me. She had included this photograph of her daughter, and it was just so beautiful. Like, this could be so many girls that I've met. I just felt, I guess, a deeper connection with that. Was that okay?
Oh, yeah. Brianna was really, really funny, and she was always laughing and smiling, and she also had a really big heart. She definitely uplifted a lot of people, and she was that girl that you went to for advice. It was a typical morning. Everyone was getting their day going. Brianna was just her typical self. She was happy, and I said, make sure you clean your room. I'm going to go get ready for work. However long it takes to take a shower, that's how quick it was.
Really?
Yeah.
So did you go to her room and...
Yeah, because I heard the dog barking, so I thought he had to go, you know, get out. At that point, trying to get in her door, something was not right. Her doors were locked.
So then you basically got into the room.
Saw her in the closet, and she was hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My husband cut her down, and she was blue, and she was gone. She was out. He was able to get a pulse out of her by doing CPR.
And then after that, she was unconscious?
She was unconscious the whole time. She never came back. She was in the hospital in ICU for 4 days. It was so awful. Just the way she looked and everything that she was going through.
What do you mean?
Oh my gosh, she was having seizures, brain seizures, and her face was swollen. She had marks all over her face, and they had to keep her cold to see if the swelling would go down in her brain. I just told her to hold on, you know, and
It's okay.
we thought that Brianna would come out. But it was just too long. She was without oxygen. They decided to take her off life support. We had nothing else to do but leave and go home empty-handed. And that was probably the worst feeling that I've ever had, is having to leave my little 12-year-old sister.
This has to have probably brought all of you guys so much closer.
Yeah, we're a pretty loving family. And we definitely show emotion all the time. But, you know, you're going to question that still. Did I say I love you enough? Did I hug you enough?
It's cool, right? And you can see like all the little highlights like all over there, and then like all the little like strands of hair, and even all the like the leopard print spots. Yeah.
Oh my
cool.
God. Having Brianna's portrait on my arm, for me, it just, you know, letting her know that I do love you.
I'm so glad I got to tattoo you. And I'm glad I got to see you again too.
My tattoo is better than a picture itself. To actually see Brianna come to life is amazing.